Hello everyone, and welcome back to another installment of Let's Play Dragon Age Origins. Last we left off, I was going to do something special and unique to this area. After this point in the game. Leliana, would you care to have a chat?
I was just thinking about what happened to the elves, and I'm reminded of a song sung to me many years ago. It was when my mother died, and this wise elven woman comforted me and told me that we shouldn't fear death or hate it. Death is just another beginning. One day, we must all shed our earthly bodies to allow our spirits to fly free.
That is comforting.
It's a beautiful sentiment, I think. One that brings peace and hope to the grieving.
And suddenly, random spontaneous musical number. Oh, I do have it turned down a little quiet, don't I? That sounds nothing like her singing voice, like her speaking voice. Morgan will have none of this shit. Whoa, Leliana? Personal space? I love the facial animation on Sten here, it's so subtle. Okay. That was lovely, Leliana. And, okay, you're just going to pretend like that didn't happen. Okay. Good job. Random. Okay. And random musical number that no one remembers or mentions or speaks of again. To put it in the words of the nostalgia chick, technically, originally, big-lipped alligator moment. Yeah. And I did forget to ask Severin one thing. I know.
I've a question, if I may.
Oh, you have a question? Go ahead.
Well, here's the thing. I swore an oath to serve you, yes? And I understand the quest you're on, and this is all very fine and well. My question pertains to what you intend to do with me once this business is over with, as a point of curiosity.
Is this after I ravish you in celebration?
Of course it is afterwards. The ravishing part is a given. One simply assumes that once your Grey Warden business is finished, you would have no need of an assassin to follow you about. Am I wrong?
There's always a use or two for a handsome elf.
I'm sure I could come up with a few more if pressed. It is good to know what my options might be, but that is for another time. For now, we have much to do, yes?
Right. Whoa, plus 14! That was a jump. He's at 40. Wow.
Hmm.
Care to answer some questions?
All right, but I get to stare at you luridly while you do so.
What is your opinion of the Dalish?
I know little enough of the Danish other than the fact that my mother was one, or so I was told. She had fallen in love with an elven woodcutter and accompanied him back to the city, leaving her clan behind for good. And there, of course, the woodcutter died of some filthy disease, and my mother was forced into prostitution to pay off his debts. All is tale in the book.
Yeah. Severin, that's horrible.
Is it? It seemed normal enough a tale growing up. No different than the other elven boys in the whorehouse. I didn't know my mother either, of course. She died giving birth to me. My first victim, as it were.
That's a
We were
morbid way
all
of
raised
breaking up.
communally by the whores. It was a happy enough existence, ignoring the occasional beating. Until eventually I was sold to the crows. I brought a good price, so I hear.
Really? Huh. I'm so sorry for you, Zevran.
Ah, compassion and beauty both in the same woman. It is a delight, truly, though what you say is unnecessary, even if it is appreciated. It could have been much worse. Shall I tell you about what happened to the other whorehouse boys who did not fetch a decent price with the crows? Surely your life has not been so idyllic. People like you and I are not the product of happy lives of contentment, after all.
This is true. You can say that again.
My original point is that my mother's Dalish nature was always a point of fascination for me. Through all the years of my crow training, the one thing of my mother's that I possessed was a pair of gloves. They were of Dalish make, I knew that much, and beautiful. I had to keep them hidden, of course, as we were not allowed such things. Eventually, they were discovered, and I never saw them again.
Oh. Has there been no joy in your life at all? Or, yeah.
Oh, there has been plenty. To tell the truth, it is because I expected nothing more. Still, even I eventually thought that it would be better for me if I ran off to join the famous Dalish when one of their clans drew near Antiva city. Naturally, the reality did not live up at all to the fantasies I had constructed as a boy, staring at those gloves. But such is life. Come, enough talk of the Dalish. Let us move on.
And again, another clue as to a nice gift to give him. Okay, let's see. Yeah, he's jumped up from like, what, practically 0 to 45, and I don't know if you can read that on YouTube, but he's at interested. Yeah. Let's see. Ah, Dalish gloves. A gift. Gee, I wonder if these might have particular significance for Zevran. Let's see.
Gloves? You're giving me gloves? What for?
They're Dalish gloves, like your mother's.
Maker's breath. You're right. It is like my mother's. The leather was less thick and it had more embroidery, but these are very close and quite handsome.
You're welcome.
Do I seem surprised? Perhaps I am. Still, I appreciate the fact that you even thought of me. No one has simply given me a gift before. Thank you.
And proves plus 12. I think, what is that? Yeah, that put him over 50. Obviously. And he's at care. Yeah, he's not exactly difficult to impress. But, as the save file says, I am done with elves for now. And done with all of this, and blah blah. I think that's about it. Yeah. Okay. So. Onwards then! Wait. No. No, not onwards, because I'm out of time for this installment. Well, just about anyway. But yeah, out of time for this installment of Let's Play Dragon Age Origins. Hope to see you on the next one, where I finally get out of camp. Yeah, hope to see you then.